Here's the deal. I think I have figured out how to get on a preferred vendor list with a venue, and I'm going to share the secret with you. So here's the deal. This past weekend, I was at a venue and I was setting everything up. Everything was looking good. I had plugged in, hadn't turned anything on yet, and poof, power failure. Didn't know what was going on. Out comes the venue coordinator and they're like, hey, you're going to have to plug in over here. You're going to have to run some of your stuff over there. We'll tape everything down. Like, that's what we're going to have to do. And I have been at this venue before and never really had to do that in the past. So I said that to her and she goes, well, today you do. And I said, I didn't turn anything on yet. This isn't from me. And she kind of got sheet white for a second and then realized, let's figure out what's going on, and come to find out there was a power failure in the borough that we were in. We didn't know how long it was going to take. We didn't know if this was going to be a short situation or a long situation. I could have run home and gotten a generator, but it would have been gone for quite a while, and the power may have come back on in the meantime. So I was kind of waiting out to see exactly what was happening. It was about 45 minutes. Suddenly the power came back on and everything was good, but it does put us behind schedule, maybe just a little bit. So venue coordinator comes over to me and says, hey, looks like we're going to be starting a little bit later, maybe up to an hour. Would you be willing to stay later? And I was like, sure, absolutely. And no worry about the cost. We start later, we'll end later. Just is what it is. That's fine. No worries. And she was like extremely appreciative of the fact that I was just willing to just jump in and do this. In fact, she even said, oh my gosh, there are decent humans in the world today. And that kind of struck me. Here's the key. You want to get on a venue list, you work with the other vendors. Work together as a team. Don't make it all about you. Yes, I could have said, you know what? I'm staying an hour later. I need to be paid for that extra hour. I could have played that card and maybe I would have walked away with a little extra money. But you know what? I'm pretty sure I would not have been on that preferred list for the venue. And you know how I know it works? It's not even been a week and I've already had an inquiry. And in my field, it says, where did you hear about us? From said venue. So I'm telling you, you want to make an impact. Make sure that you're working with the other vendors. Be a complete team player and make sure that everything that you're doing is for the couple and makes the best interest for them. Because in the end, that's going to pay dividends for you and your business more than maybe an extra hour just might.